Hi, welcome to another FiddleQuest teacher training video. I'm Dwayne Whitcomb, founder of FiddleQuest. So today I want to talk about bonus songs and how you can use them as a teacher. So bonus songs are the songs that are in addition to the core curriculum songs that FiddleQuest offers. So every level in FiddleQuest from 1 to 10, from beginner to advanced, has 12 songs. But there are lots of other songs that students can learn, bonus songs. They're really built for three particular kinds of students. They're built for curious students, so people who are students are like, you just simply cannot give them enough material and say, hey, well, go explore around in the bonus songs and see if you find something that you like. They're also built for people that simply need to slow down a little bit. So some students, they're just taking longer to get some of the concepts, but you don't want to hold them in one song on the core curriculum for more than a couple weeks. So you say, okay, great job, let's move on to a bonus song. And in that way you can reinforce some ideas without this sense of being stuck on a song. They're also useful for for students that are stuck on a song, meaning that they just can't get past a song, and you say, you know what? Maybe you need to just simply do an easy song for the next couple weeks, and so then you say, why don't you pick something from the bonus songs? And then I leave it up to the student. I'll say, do you want to do something? And this is for students that are not necessarily in level 1, but if they're in like level 4 or level 5 and they're talking about how busy they are, I'll say, why don't you pick a bonus song from level 3? You'll be able to get it really easy. And they're like, yes, thank you. They're useful for those kind of students as well. Let's talk about the ones in level 1 though today, just the bonus songs in level 1. And you can see them by going to the bottom of each of the pages. So here are the core songs, of course, the 12 songs in level 1. And if you scroll down, you can see level 1 bonus songs. And you can move on to other levels as well. There's level 2. But let's focus on a few of the songs here so I can kind of demonstrate how this works. Why don't we go to Aiken Drum? They're listed in alphabetical order, but they're all basically around the same level. They're all going to be like level 1 songs are all working on the open strings. So, which is useful to talk about, well, how do we pull this off? This is the magic of the key of D, is that the 3 primary chords in the key of D, of course, are D, G, and A. So the students are playing the open strings and they're following the root notes of chords using the D, G, and A. So if we're here in Aiken Drum, if you look at, here's the chord chart, D, G, D, A, D, G, A, D. Now, it is not a symmetrical bowing pattern like we saw in the core songs, so it does take a little bit of thinking, and students don't get it quite as easily. But nonetheless, this concept really opens up some doors for students that are at jams and things like that. You can say, hey, why don't you play along with the chords? And some kids do get really good at following chord charts. Mostly though, what we love is, as teachers, is when students begin to hear those chord changes and they can begin to anticipate when the changes happen. And it really is remarkable to watch students be able to make these changes. So let me demonstrate one of the songs I'm going to use the set recording so you can hear the rhythm and the band behind it. So they start on the D. And this is what it sounds like when they're playing with the melody. Okay, I want to show you Canon. So Canon is an interesting example. The chord chart for Canon looks like this: D, A, B minor, D, G, D, G, A. But it so happens that the pattern D, A works throughout the entire song because a D happens to be part of a B minor chord and an A happens to be part of a D chord. So D, A, D, A, D is part of a G chord, A is part of a D chord, D, A. So it's a little bit atypical, but what makes this song work so well is that it is symmetrical bowing. The kids don't have to think too hard. They're just going back and forth on the D and the A. The set recording. So it just carries on like that throughout the entire song. Now, this song is incredibly useful. We play this at camp every year, and the kids really like it because there is a part for all the levels. So no matter how advanced they are or how beginner they are, they can take part in this song playing a different part of it. I'm going to go to the staff view here and show you how it sounds with Go. Because the way it works is that the level 3 enters in first. But here, level 2 enters. Let me show you Boil'em Cabbage. So Boil'em Cabbage, the chords are very familiar. They're D, G, D, A, D, G, D, A, D. So there is a symmetry to it in that it doesn't require any big string jumping over strings or anything. And it's actually quite similar to the song In the Jungle in terms of the chord progression. And this is what it sounds like with the set recording. And this is what it is like with the Go recording. So the kids come in on the D, and then the G. And now I want to show you Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. So this is another popular song that the kids enjoy playing, mostly because everybody winds up playing it. It's the first song of level 3. It's one of the first big melodies that they learn. And the reason I want to show this to you as a bonus song is that the chord structure is identical to Boil'em Cabbage, and this is not unusual. These chord structures and the patterns, they do repeat themselves in a variety of songs, and so it allows kids to be able to leverage the things that they've learned and be able to participate in more songs. And the goal here is to get kids playing as much as possible, and without having for it to be stressful, just to simply build up as much time and mileage on their bow. Because the more fluent and comfortable they get with it, the more they want to play, and the more that they will begin to branch out on their own. So this is what the song sounds like with the set recording. And this is what it sounds like with the Go recording. There's the D, G, and that's it for the bonus songs, and I'll show you how to put this together on a practice page in another video. So thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you at the next video.